Yep. Give me a second. I forgot to switch the game on OBS over to Starfield. Whenever I do game capture, I have to specify which game I wish to capture. There we go. So we've got a bit of an upgrade on our ship here. It's all pink now, so that's an upgrade in itself. Let's just make the ship pink as an upgrade, right? We have these particle beam weapons on the front of the ship now instead of the laser weapons, so they do hull damage and laser shield damage. We've got two missile launchers on the side, one there and one there, so we've got twice the missile power now, and we have an EM weapon as well for disabling ships' different systems. Alright, if we disable their engines, with the EM weapon, it will make them drift in space, and we can dock with them to take over the ship rather than destroying it.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Excuse me, mate, I need to sell some things. Right, let's see. We've got anti-personal shutty, we've got calibrated solstice. We don't need that because we've got well, calibrated is better than corrosive in some ways. But because the calibrated has more damage, it goes like solstice or weapon, calibrated weapon, refined weapon, and advanced weapon. And that's like the damage increases. So the base weapon is just like the base damage. Calibrated is extra damage. Refined is even more damage, and advanced is the max damage you can get out of it. Of course, it doesn't always apply. The receiver mod changes how much damage you get as well by if it's automatic or semi-automatic or, you know, binary or two-shot. All those affect the damage that the weapon does, with semi-automatic being the most powerful, like most damage per shot. Things like that. Then there's also the internal mods, like boosting the power of things and like that. High velocity or high powered or whatever. The high velocity gives you more accuracy, the high powered gives you more damage. There's various things you can do. So in this case, I think, given that the corrosive damage deals like fucking 400 damage at go when it procs off, I'm keeping the corrosive one over the calibrated one. That's why I'm keeping the corrosive ripshank. You could just tear things to shit with that. The shotty, that uses caseless shells, which I get a plentiful supply of, so we'll keep that. It's just a shotgun. We've got an Equinox, Maelstrom, Eon, and I'll keep the Side Star because that can be useful too. So that's another ammo source I can use on things. There's stuff I need to drop off at the lodge, but I can't do it because I know my parents are there and I don't want to do that off camera, so I just like fucking this. I'll keep that. Notes. We have a lot of survey data. 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 Why have I got all of us survey datas? I'll sell you one of those just now. I'll sell the survey data to Vladimir up on the eye. We have a lot of survey data. Right, and sell from the frontier. Yeah, I got all this shit on the frontier. And I can't just say sell all in this category. I just have to go through it one by one. It's cause I modified my ship. The cargo container gets filled with all the fucking miscellaneous things that were in your ship beforehand. Yeah, including the broken constellation helm, which we're going to move to somewhere else. So that's that all sold off. And got rid of... What am I coming down with? That's alright, we'll eventually just fucking... That should cure itself eventually. Right, we've got the residential district, commercial. There's the lodge there. Oh, yeah, so I surveyed 3 different systems so far. I surveyed this system, the Alpha Centauri system. It's completely surveyed now. I'm at 100% survey value of it, and we'll just show you. Right, so if you can see, if I mouse over it, it says surveyed, and it has the constellation colours over it. If you look up here, the survey of Alpha Centauri is 100%. I have completely surveyed all the planets. I have completely surveyed all planets on Alpha Centauri. I have been to Narion, which is where we started the game. So Narion here is where we started the game on Vectera. And I have surveyed the entirety of Narion. Right, and then there's a Sol system, which we haven't been to yet, but we're going to it in part of this mission, so I just surveyed it while I was wandering around. Just for something else to do. And the thing I don't like is they didn't tell you what the day cycle is like. I want the day cycle to be part of the information on when you hover over it. Unless there's something that lets you change. No, you don't know what the day cycle is going to be until you're on the planet, which I don't like. I like to know what the day cycle is. Like you can see, it's got 1G of gravity on Earth. Its type is rock. It's cold temperature. It's got thin CO2. It's got no magnetosphere, no flora, no fauna, and the water is safe. So you get shit. Oops. Mild spoilers. Earth is desolate. There's no longer a magnetosphere on it. You'll find out if you hover over it. So that's not really. That's only a mild spoiler. Earth is desolate now. The Earth is abandoned, which is why we actually went to space in the first place, because Earth was becoming desolate. Right. So yeah, I'm at level 18. I have been putting perk points into different things. I have now got scavenging up, as well as persuasion. I just need to do some more persuasion checks. I'm not touching wellness. I've got weightlifting up to level 2, which gives me 25 extra kilograms. The next one's 50, the next one's 100. Surveying is at level 3. I was surveying planets. It made sense to put points into it. As well as zoology and botany, which you get from surveying planets. It helps with surveying planets. You've got weapon engineering, research methods, scanning, because I'm scanning planets anyway. Outpost engineering. We have pilot and ready to go up to rank 3, which lets me get B-class ships. B-class plus starship design, you can get a very, very good fucking ship for just all round. Like all round exploration, has good weapon systems and all that. Like, Mum and Dad should be here. Mom! Dad!
Yeah, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
Your father dropped by. He left a note for you. Here. Okay, let's take a look.
Alright, so I'll keep the cosmetic. Take the nutrient and antimicrobial.
I assumed it was all right to let your parents in here, but maybe they shouldn't stay for long.
I am at your service, Captain.
Hello.
Of all the places we've lived, this is my favorite. Now that we're both retired, you mean? I keep trying to push your father to do things. Dance lessons, vacation, take some courses. I'm really interested in early colonial art. But he's just happy as a clam reading in his chair for hours. Wants to know the history of every little thing. It's nice to have time to do both, though. I missed you so much.
Everyone in my poker night is going to hear about you.
Oh yeah, and now the dad with the gun.
I hope you don't mind, but I figured the lodge was just a gnat stop away. I just had to see it.
Oh, this place is everything I imagined. Do you know I dreamt of joining Constellation when I was a girl?
You want to be in Constellation?
I have some vids of when I was 12 in my Constellation Halloween outfit. So embarrassing. But I found space so fascinating that there is still so much we don't know. I guess I still find it that way.
You have hidden depths, Mum.
I don't know if I go that far. But I'll let your father talk before he bursts.
I was playing poker with the Dean of Engineering, and he had this collectible revolver, framed. And when he heard you were in Constellation...
It's not a revolver.
Well, we worked together to get the piece clean and restored. She fires beautifully now. We, took turns sighting it at the range.
I swear, your father was acting like a school kid.
It's not a revolver, but
As I was saying,
it's nice anyway.
may I present to you Sir Malcolm Livingston's personal sidearm. All the special modifications just as he left them. He was chair of Constellation about 50 years ago. Anyway, it's yours.
Oh, I don't know what to say. I'll treasure it, Dad. It's a 45 caliber gun, so I'll take it.
I hope it keeps you safe. If not, maybe get a good place for it on a mantle. Well, we'll let you get back to it, but Miss Noel said we could look around a little first.
Yeah, and then he offers her cookies, and she says, "Okay,
Miss
stay."
Noel, would it be all right if I brought cookies next time?
Actually, Mr. Cookies. What type?
I make a mean snickerdoodle.
Yes, I think that would be quite all right. Bye. We had a nice chat. She left this note for you.
Yeah, I like the way she's like, "Oh, your mum and dad shouldn't stay too." Cookies, cookies. You can stay as long as you want.
There's just
so you know,
much to do in
your
New
mother's
Atlantis.
missed you. Like a lot.
Yeah, you guys need anything?
You know, it's supposed to be us taking care of you, right? I'd like to say we'll pay you back the money. Well, I appreciate it.
We've heard this before. Okay.
Stay as long as you
We'll
like.
meet them if we go to Aquila. They appear in Aquila. Mum and Dad appear everywhere. Like you go to Aquila, they're there. Right now, I can go up to my personal storage, and I can go down to the weapon crafting bench finally, because I couldn't go down there the whole time I was off camera because they were there, and I couldn't just walk in and not have that for that people to see. We'll put a compensator. No, we don't want that. We want the muzzle brake, which means tungsten and sealant, which I have been using up in the... Yeah, I've been using up a lot to do the... I don't have any receiver mods yet. I don't have any internal mods yet, do I? Yeah, so like receiver, semi-automatic, does more damage than like burst fire, which is 6.6. And binary trigger, which is just push and it keeps firing until you run out of ammo. And internal high velocity increases accuracy and range. Hair trigger increases fire rate, and there's high powered, which increases the damage of the weapon. The pistol doesn't have it though. And then there's a magazine, like explosive rounds will do more damage. White hot rounds will add energy damage. So. Oh, we can get white hot rounds, can't we? No, we can't. We don't have magazine and battery mods one. Yeah. No. Don't have any sealant. Yay. Yeah. Armor piercing rounds is good. Gutbuster. Yeah, so the Gutbuster rounds will let you do even more damage. It's best not to get too attached to your weapons because, like I said, there's the calibrated. It's when you get to advanced weapons that's when you start being more wary of what your weapons can do. And this doesn't have a sight on it. Well, it doesn't let you have any reflex sight or whatever. It comes with armor piercing, See the fucking damage this does? This thing is amazing. Just, and if you come back later when you're higher level, and if you do this at higher level and get that, you will get a more powerful version of the pistol. Now I need to craft 5 different things.
You built that from scratch? Wow, I'm impressed.
To get my research methods up, I need to do that. Get 10 different things. I can buy some things to do all that.
Oh, your father visited. He seemed desperate. Or excited to find you. He left this note.
News from Dad. Let me scroll through all my serve day data to find the news from Dad. Yeah, the coachman is like the less it becomes before the shotty. It's usually the same ammo, but the shotty is better. Right, so Dad wants to see me again. Hi, Dad.
I've got lifetimes worth of books and videos to occupy. It's good to have you home.
Okay, so that's probably about the pistol. That was probably the news about the pistol, but I just got it in a different order because I was out leveling up like a motherfucker. There's my original spacesuit, and as you can see, there, even the spacesuits get calibrated, refined, and advanced versions. The notes don't take any weight, so I am not going to get rid of them. Alright, now let's go on with the mission. I want to get the main mission up to a certain point. I can stem where the spoilers of the main story happen. The major spoiler of the main story is about what the artifacts actually fucking do.
I think I got them. What do you call them? Coins. Yeah, I got coins.
Because I don't want to go the whole game doing everything and being unable to say about that massive spoilery thing you get from the game. There is a massive spoiler you'll get about what the artifacts do, and I don't want to go through the game just trying to avoid saying it about it.
Citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities.
I probably spoiled it at one point or another. I mean, I know it's not there yet. But you get a whole new menu when you find out what the artifacts do.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Maybe later. We have Constellation business to discuss first.
Alright, alright. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
We'll talk to him. I'm sure we can make him a good offer for it. Who is Moara anyway?
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
Nah. Wait, what's wrong with the soul system?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Okay. We'll talk to him. I'm sure we can make him a good offer for it.
Sol system is a lot of planets. But a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Well, thank you for your help, John. Do you see where Mara found this ornament of his?
You'll have to ask him. But Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that.
Anything you can tell me about Sidonia?
Yeah, bring a coloring book. Get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your help, John.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
The UC questline is fucking amazing. I'll say that. The Vanguard questline, I fucking love it. I've actually already killed some of the things you have to kill in that questline. But that was just fucking pure coincidence. We want to go to the frontier. It was pure fucking coincidence that I happened to kill a couple of those things.
Captain?
I mean, it'd be spoilers. I mean, I didn't even have to go to the ship, by the way. I could just fast travel straight from where I was. I could just literally click on that. By the way, you couldn't land on Sidonia straight away like that. Naturally, but because I've already been on Sidonia, I can go there. It's like fast travel in Oblivion and Skyrim, where you can't fast travel unless you've been to the place already once. But I've been here before, so I can fast travel here.
The underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
No, I haven't actually been in Sidonia itself. I've only been to Mars, and I landed on the surface somewhere and just fucking went and surveyed it.
I think I was Vanguard material. Until I discovered that space travel turns my stomach at knots.
Do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend them.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist then.
Hey, I get it. But there's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate if you want. Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
Come on, forget it. Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back home.
Damn it. Yeah, you're right. Screw this.
Yeah, Trevor there has a good little fun little quest for you as well.
Counting on that Sidonia hazard pay, but we'll find something else.
Here's the mission board. Yeah, so this is missions you can do to get money. You can either deliver stuff, but you have to have cargo space to take that stuff. I don't have cargo space. I can transport scientists. Ooh. I can do that off camera. Anyway, so
I just can't make ends meet on the old rate.
I hear you.
is the quest item here? No. It must only appear once you get to that part. Never mind. Just ignore what I was looking for there. Ignore it. Oh, hello, Phil.
Oh, hello there, friend. Have you been there long?
Just got here.
Oh, good. I thought maybe I'd fallen asleep. But, oh my, I've forgotten my manners. Phil Hill, at your service. Yes, it rhymes. My parents had a thing about rhyming. My siblings are named Bill, Jill, and Sil. The Hills. What a thrill. But there I go again. You aren't here to talk about me. You're here to talk about List.
Sounds like we're about to hear a sales pitch.
Sure, let's talk.
Great. What can the League of Independent Settlers do for you today? Or as I like to say, how can I help make today your very best day?
Oh God, one of these people. What does List do exactly?
Why, we help people. We get folks set up and able to start new lives in new places, free of governmental interference. We survey the stars, find suitable places matching people's needs, and get folks started with the essentials. I don't suppose you have a ship? Interested in earning some easy credits?
Yeah, sure, I'm looking for work.
That's terrific, because I have a lot of work needing doing. This stack of papers here, these are just the most recent applicants looking for new worlds to settle on. Everywhere I go, people are really excited about the prospects of living a truly free life, living where and how they want to. I've got a cargo hold full of stacks just like that. Oh boy.
That's not our problem.
Oh, of course not. I wouldn't make you do my paperwork for me. Although, I wouldn't mind the help.
Does that make people want to live a life of colonists?
Oh, that's just a few applications worth. That's what the human touch looks like. No impersonal computer surveys or security breaches to compromise your private information. Just me and some good old-fashioned ink and paper. Every applicant gets a battery of in-person interviews and has every step of their application completed and carefully reviewed to ensure their particular requirements for the ideal location are understood and met to perfection. Try getting that from the UC or Freestar resettlement programs.
I'm already blanking out with the points here. Just sit here and wait for people to come up and talk to you?
Used to have an office on Aquila, but, you know, budget cuts. But it turned out for the best. Now they send me all over settled space where I can interface directly with the people. I'm a people person, as you can probably already tell.
Oh, yeah, oh, yes, sure. Happy to help.
Fantastic! That's exactly the can-do, helpful attitude that List looks for in all its employees and contractors. We're looking for folks with ships and or basic people skills to seek out suitable planets and leads on potential clients. I don't suppose you possess either of those qualifications?
No, I do have a ship. I'm also quite the people person. I get an extrovert thing. Yeah, I'm using it.
Oh, yes, I can tell. Speaking with you has been an absolute thrill. I was charmed the moment you opened your mouth. That sounded creepy. Oh, but regarding List, most importantly, we need to collect data on habitable planets. The more habitable, the better. You know, that oxygen and water are musts. Other signs of life, even better. Secondly, we're always looking for new applicants. So, as you travel around meeting people, when the occasion arises, see if you can interest them in signing up for the list. I'm pretty sure I overheard some people in here talking about wanting to start a new life. Why don't you start with them?
I'll see what I can do. Why would someone want to join List?
I am glad you asked.
Oh, God.
List provides members with a few tangible benefits and a few intangible ones. First off, we locate an ideal location matching the needs and desires of our members. After that, we provide transportation, as well as a starter set including basic hab modules, extractors, and seeds for farming, etc. Everything needed to get off to a good start. Then we set up a small encrypted satellite to aid communication between distant neighbors and the rare List ship that swings by the sector to offer aid and trade supplies if desired. But more importantly, List provides its members the satisfaction of living on their own and on their own terms, independent and free from harassment and governmental interference.
Okay, how does payment work?
Bring any suitable planet survey data slates to me, and I'll happily pay you for them.
He pays a lot for
And
them.
you'll also earn an immediate commission for each interested party who signs up for the list. So get on out there and make truly independent living a dream come true, and turn a few credits while you're at it.
I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. Thank you for any assistance you can lend us. Whoops. Nearly forgot. Take this.
Thought we'd struck oil.
This is
Turns out it was just another deep water deposit. That would've
You
been
need
wild.
a vacation.
Go to Mars, they said. The pay is great, they said.
Excuse me?
So's the crippling
Yes?
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation.
And
The League of Independent Cells wants to help you start a new life, free from all troubles. Sure.
that does sound good. Too good to be true.
Anything is possible. You just have to want hard enough to fight for it. People will sign up or a cut above the rest. You deserve to be on the list.
Does that actually work on people?
I did the last time. When you sign up for the list, you're making a promise to yourself for a better future.
Would I be signing up?
Okay.
Deep down, I don't believe you done bothering me?
Look, sign up for the mailing list and an initial here, and just give her 500 credits.
I knew it was a scam, but what the hell? If it'll get you to finally go away, pay up.
And I got 1,800 credits for doing that. So it was a.
I sure hope this hearing loss isn't permanent.
Okay, hello.
Oh, it's so good to... You weren't waiting long, were you?
I got planet survey you might be interested in.
Wonderful. Let's take a look, see?
He only pays really well for, like... Yeah. But he's only paying the same as what the trade survey was paying. I'm pretty sure Vladimir pays more.
See ya.
Hey.
Oh, I got a level. So, weapons going up would be nice, and so would be the ship rank. Right, okay. Now we can put the pilots up to B rank ships. Now I can get better fucking equipment. Anyway, that'll be the end of an episode right there. On a level up, yay. So see you next time, bye bye.